Lovely day, my lovers. Too. Yeah, yes. I, Kizzy, and Isom. I'm absolutely grateful to share the following being loving and lovable with you, too. Within my lovely city of Chicago. Yes, Chicago. Yes, Chicago. Yes, Chicago. Yes. So currently I'm working with bay leaves. Also has some baking soda around the edges. Now, when it comes to repelling things, now I'm thinking they walk on the baking soda, that's going to irritate them. They sniff it, and then you got to sniff, they're going to sniff up that baking soda, which is going to irritate. Now, in other areas, I do have some diatomaceous earth, but I don't want to put that right now because I'm going to work on that a little later because I just started this month laying on the floor. Of course, I have a mattress, but I don't like laying up there. I want to lay down here so I can really allow my body to stretch properly and do all of that good when I lay. So that's why I like laying on the floor. So that's what I'm doing now. So last night, what happened, what brought this about was a roach. I was something crawling my face like, oh shit, it was a roach. And what I love about sharing with you all, that was a big roach. So whenever I see a big roach, I've been living in my love living space for 4 years now, as in March. And what I love about it is I know how roaches can show up and take over. But if you don't have anything that they really into, they don't be showing up like that. So whenever I see a big roach, I'm like, good, because sometimes I catch them with their little package on the back with their little babies ready to drop, killing you instantly. So since I've been here for 4 years, it seemed like maybe every year I might see one or two, nothing past five. For sure, not even past three, being real about it. So that's the reason why I counted. I was like, the year you came through, huh? And you crawled on my face. I knocked it out. I got it, though. I got it. I was so happy. But then I know how I'm set up with my nature and everything. I keep learning things because what even gave me the confidence to even lay on this floor right now is because when I first moved here, the first 2 years, I was dealing with mice. And it was like, yo, I'm not with all this buying mice traps and trying to figure out who's going to come and take it out once we catch it. No, I just want to repel. Don't even want to come up in here. So I'm giving thanks for the internet, which I was able to Google. And I was reading different things. And then somebody was like, they blind, they can't see. So I went out and got some cayenne pepper. And the mice that was, I don't know, last year I watched nothing. This year, nothing, because they say usually they come in the wintertime. So that's when I really be like paying attention. So far, I ain't heard no squeak because that's how I have no shadow movement. So far, that's what gave me the confidence to try. So now I got a roach crawling my face. I was like, oh, come on now. I haven't did a month yet. So I'm going to see if this work because it's like when you was laying at nighttime, they was coming out, but you didn't know. Because I know our neighbor, they do got some roaches. It's like, I can't say, hey, do you? Because that's one thing, the reason why I'm doing these things and sharing with you all, because what other individuals do in their apartment is real facts. It could be so that they get comfortable. They just like, I give up. Because what I do know is sometimes people be doing a lot of sprays and different things, and it's just like, nah, you gotta take that white sugar. I watched it. White sugars and different things like that. That'd be like feeding. Some people got habits that it's just like, nah, you gotta change your whole lifestyle. So me having the lifestyle that I have, roaches don't be hanging out with me because they ain't really into vegan lifestyle, fruitarian. They like, she ain't got nothing. It's true. That's what I'm trying to get off the two little snacks I do got. You get what I'm loving? The little chickpeas and little date balls, but I know how to contain my things, so I don't have those issues. And so it's an honor, and I'm honored to share with you all because I'm going to just see if I rest in it, because I could not rest good last night because I was just thinking about roaches taking over, just overload in my apartment. So I didn't get that good rest last night. So I'm going to see what it do tonight, see if this is going to work. So bay leaf is known to be a part of a lot of rituals and strength. So me being the person I am, like, hey, practice up a circle of health, wealth, safety, and protection around me. I'm with it all day long, spiritual and physically. I'm with this lifestyle. So it's like, hey, we're just going to make it all pretty. little pallet bed. I'm going to draw some eucalyptus all around the edges for sure. So anything like, oh, she on that, I'm on that. So you rolling up on my pallet. Yeah, you're gonna get some nature for real like that. So I love loving with you all. It is my honor to share some of these regimens because I do have a big bag of Dalmatian earth, and doing my spring cleaning, I just freshen up some sections. Like you see that little door right there. I got a couple in this space. They thought that was a good idea to put some storage. Sir, man, you just gave exit. You gave entry into my apartment. I don't need no extra little doors to my storage. Even though I use it for storage just because it's over there. But on the realness though, I'm like, I got Dalmatian earth all around that. They like, no, I'm not even gonna cross that border. Because as soon as you sniffed up that Dalmatian earth, is known to get rid of bed bugs, all that kind of stuff. Because then, growing up, I noticed my grandma used to be like, let's put powder on the bed, and that tap. And I started when I moved to New York City. I did some research because New York City was the real, like, you about to meet bed bugs for real. It wasn't no talk. It was like, we are here. I was like, oh no, the bed bugs. It was real. So first moving into New York, I had to deal with that with my husband, and we were just like, ex-husband. I don't have no husband. I don't want y'all to think that he's still around. He's not. Putting the claimer out there, okay? Single. Just facts. So moving into the realness of the story, I was just really honored that I looked up some things. Dalmatian earth was on it, but the thing is, I didn't come into Dalmatian earth until 2019. I think it was in 2019 when I did my fasting, my 45-day fast. And I had a mixture. She gave me Dalmatian earth and some other herbs that I took. So that's how I got into Dalmatian earth. So me, from time to time, when I'm doing my intake, I ain't doing it right now because I don't feel like I'm like still learning what to put in my, since I didn't made it this far. Like, thank God. I not doing the Matrix earth, but I got all optimistic with like, let me order online instead of trying to travel over. That bag is so huge. I'm like, oh, I gotta think of something to do with it. They were like, you can put it in the garden, and then that's when all the research came about. Like, hey, put your protection around you, because if the mice are blind, you ain't got to be buying all that pepper trying to get them. You got a big bag of Dalmatian earth, and so far I'm winning right now. So the Dalmatian earth is part of the keeping bugs and things, because they said the follicles also start eating at them. So therefore, that's what it's about, a breakdown. So they don't want to come into contact with the little follicles. They say is breaking down things, little knives, cutting them up. So I love to share this with you all when it comes to safety and protection. It is a lifestyle, so it's like, if you ain't washing dishes and stuff ain't clean, you just gonna keep a lot of things in your home that you don't want to be there. So I be preparing myself for nature, with nature in the natural ways. So that's what I be on. So bay leaves and baking soda tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing how I can trust this process, because rest is important to me. And I'm gonna see what these two ingredients gonna do. And also, I'm about to, like I said, the essential oil. I'm about to drop some around the blow up down at the bottom half. Yeah, a couple around my head. I don't like that. I ain't like that last night. It was like, that was so disrespectful. But if I see the babies ones, that's when I become concerned. I'm like, oh no, somebody hatched the egg. And so that's a difference. So far, I just been seeing adults trying to hatch eggs, and they're like, oh, we're not being successful up here. Let's go back downstairs. Not the neighbor down there. And, it's just like they going for the neighbors. So I love loving you all. I love my wellness, my love living space, and focusing on ways to keep it safe and protected, because I know how this goes. The more I expel and I keep the windows, let fresh air come in, they like, I ain't really trying to be up here with all this nature like that. All right, my lovers, too. Love.